Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we are back on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 18 and we're currently over here in the middle of Hermit Hills, ready to start recording another video. And I've got to tell you, ladies and gents, today we are going to be switching things up once again. We're going to be mixing things up. Today's episode is going to be slightly different, and I hate to say it, but the chances are it is going to be just a little bit shorter than your average episode, and that is because we're going to be having a little bit of fun today. We're going to be doing something not too serious. We are going to be working on the Secret Santa. Now, for those of you who don't know what Secret Santa is, because, you know, some of you guys who are watching this who are quite young, you will have never done anything like this before. Basically, what you have is you put a bunch of names into a hat or some form of bowl, and then you all come along, you pick out a name, you get that name, it's completely random, and you have to give them some form of present. Now, on the Hermitcraft server, we have decided to do that in Minecraft, so this hat over here, we have got all of the hermits' names in it. All you have to do is walk up to the dropper, you hit the button, you get the name out of the hat, and then you have to build them or give them some form of gift on the Hermitcraft server. Now, sadly, I wasn't able to record this, but we got ourselves Slipgator. Now, Slipgator is a really cool guy. If you haven't heard of him before, I would highly suggest checking him out, but we are going to be building him a present in today's episode. So we're currently over by Slipgator's place. This is the amazing wall farm that he's built. Originally when I saw this, it was a bit of a skeleton. We didn't have all of this awesome decoration, but now it looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? We've got the fence posts. I love the spruce wood. I've been using spruce wood quite a bit recently, and I really enjoy it as a block, but all of this just looks absolutely brilliant, and I really like all of the trees that he has in the middle. And actually, he's got himself an awesome looking spot to be building. I mean, look at all this. He's got cliffs going right the way round. He's got loads of crazy builds going on, loads of crazy landscapes. There is plenty to look at here, and we are going to be adding just a little bit to this environment. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who haven't watched Slipgator before, in his videos, he says the words stuff and things quite a bit. That's sort of his catchphrase, or at least in my opinion, that's one of Slipgator's catchphrases. He says stuff and things, okay? So, to help him out, to help him remember his catchphrase so everyone knows who it is, we are going to be building him a sign that specifically says stuff and things, but not only that, we are also going to be giving him plenty of stuff and things. It's going to be good fun, ladies and gents, so I'm going to start gathering up some resources, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So here we are inside my redstone testing world, but we aren't going to be doing any redstone today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, we are not. We are on Sign Building Patrol. Here it is. This is the planned template for the sign. Now, as you can see, it isn't quite finished yet. It's surrounded by TNT holes and things. Don't worry, that wasn't me trying to blow up the sign. That was just from earlier TNT testing. But this is the planned template. Now, the reason that it's not quite finished is because I was thinking to myself, am I going to spend 10 to 15 minutes completing this sign to hop onto Hermitcraft and complete it all again? I think we get the good idea from this little template that I've built here. Now, the colour scheme that I'm going to be using is we're going to have the red hardened clay, and then we are going to have the white letters. Now, those white letters there, I think look really good, and it's in a really nice font. Now, the way that I've done this is I hopped onto thefont.com, which is just a big font sharing website, and I went onto the bitmap section, which just gives you loads and loads of different square fonts that you can use. They're very easy to build in Minecraft, and hopefully I'll remember to put a link to this font down in the description. If not, the font name is Press Start to P or Press Start to Play, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it with a good Google search. But anyway, I think it's about time we hop back onto Hermitcraft, and I'll start building this thing. So I just took a look inside my resource chest, and by the look of things, I've got a large amount of white stained clay, so that is always good news. We've got plenty of that to do all the lettering, but sadly, my red stained clay supplies, they are dwindling. Now, it's not like we don't have any. We still have a couple of stacks, but it definitely isn't going to be enough to complete this entire sign, because the sign itself is absolutely huge, as you saw from that little clip just there. So I think what we're going to have to do is we will now head off to the mesa biome, and let's start gathering up some resources. Check it out, I have managed to find the perfect place to start mining out all this hardened clay. We have got 2 bits of red hardened clay per 1 bit of white hardened clay, which is probably around about the right ratio for our sign building. So I'm going to do all of this, but while we do, I thought I would have a quick chat to you about a few of the things that are on my mind. I've got a few things I want to mention to you. So first off, on Wednesday, I uploaded a trailer for my second channel. Now, this was something that I did quickly. I didn't think many people were going to enjoy it that much. I was like, some people might want to hear about the second channel. Check out the videos that I'm uploading on there. Turns out, a lot of you wanted to see that. A lot. And I mean a lot of people checked out the second channel. We went up from about 16,000 subscribers to around about 30,000 subscribers within 1 or 2 days. It was insane. I have never seen a YouTube channel grow that fast. My personal main channel has never grown that quickly in such a short space of time before. So yeah, it was very, very impressive. Thank you ever so much for the support. There will be videos of my cat, there will be tech reviews, there'll be all that sort of thing coming in the near future on that channel, and I'm very, very excited to start producing content for it. The next thing that I'm going to talk about sort of relates to what I was just chatting about, and that is the fact that I've got myself some new audio monitors. I have got some Yamaha HS7 audio monitors, and they really are fantastic. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say that they are delicious. The reason that I'm saying that is because the sound that comes out of them really is lovely, but not only that, they look absolutely amazing, especially in my setup, because obviously I'm going for that white theme, and I got the HS7s in white, and I was originally thinking, is it going to be white overload? But I would have to say, no, absolutely not. It looks lovely, and the sound quality is just really brilliant. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will have seen a picture of my setup with them on there, and a lot of people have been talking about that already. But on top of this, on the second channel, at some point, there will be an unboxing video of the HS7s, so you've got that to look forward to. I do apologise for the snow. I know it's a little bit distracting. There's quite a lot of it on the screen, and I know that YouTube and Minecraft snow don't seem to mix particularly well for some reason. It just creates a lot of noise on the video, and it can be a little bit distracting, so I'm not going to move my mouse at all. This is the only angle that you're going to get, but as you can see, I have done the top line of the sign. We have got stuffin'. We have got stuffin' done. Okay, so that is half of the sign done, or at least maybe a quarter of the sign, because we still have to do the things part that goes down underneath, and of course all of the backing, but then as part of our present, we also have to give Slip all of the stuff and things that we're going to be giving him. So this is quite a detailed little thing, but here we go. That is the first part done. Now it is time to continue working on the second bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the snow has stopped and I have finished building the entire sign. Let's take a look at this. Let's head out over to this side. Let's go on top of this wall block here. And oh wow, look at... What? What on earth? Why on earth does this sort of thing happen? The snow starts as soon as I start recording, and it's a thunderstorm as well. Can you believe my luck, ladies and gents? But anyway, as I was saying, I'm just going to push on. I'm going to ignore that just happened. We have got ourselves the entire sign. Stuff and things, it is all looking good. Everything should be perfect in terms of how it's been built, how it's been aligned. I've been working off the screenshot from my Redstone testing world, so everything should be looking good. Thank you to Zuljin for clearing up that snow. Let me just give him a little love heart there. But yeah, that is the sign done. Now we have to do the backdrop of the sign, because otherwise, you know, that looks a little bit silly, just floating up there in the sky. We are going to have the backdrop now. It is going to be looking good. Slipgator is not going to know what's hit him. Well, stuff and things will have hit him. So I'm just doing the finishing touches of the outline of the sign. We've gone right the way up over here, around the S, right the way across the top, all the way down past the apostrophes and the N, and then the other S at the other end, and then we have got all the blocks going across like this, and finally, we are placing these final blocks in here, and I can't jump any higher than that, so let's place those ones in like this, and that is the entire outline done. Now obviously we still have to fill out the entire thing, but let's just take a look at this from the outside perspective. So let's hop inside Slipgator's base. Look at it dead straight on. Okay, that goes right the way across the top. I want to try and get a good idea of the shape. So let's head over to this one here, and we should be able to see it pretty well. Alright, okay, that looks pretty good. We have got the line going right the way across there. And yeah, it definitely fits in with what I'm going for. I'm fairly happy with how this all looks. Good. Okay, that is much better than I expected. Now, of course, we have to do the long task of filling in the entire sign area, and I can already tell that is going to take a very, very long time indeed, and I might even need more red stained clay, because by the look of things, we are running out of the stuff. I had 9 stacks when I started. What's happened to that? I've just finished placing in all of the blocks for the bottom line. Things should now be completed, and I'm definitely going to have to head over to the Mesa biome once again to pick up some more red hardened clay, because look at it. We've completely run out. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if I've actually just dropped a ton of it, because I definitely had 9 stacks when I came along here. But anyway, we seem to be going through that like we've got a hole in our pocket. But let's just head over here and take a look at how the sign is looking. We'll stand on this block, do the slow turn around, and oh boy, doesn't that look good? That does look very, very good indeed. Let's hop over to this side, do some parkour in between all of the wool farms. Oh, that is 10 times better than I expected. I know in the Redstone testing world, obviously we had a sort of finished copy, but I never had it in full color with the full backdrop, and it just looks so much better than I ever imagined. Oh, this is coming out. This is coming out brilliantly. Slipgator is going to be very happy indeed. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps this. You know, this might be something that I consider to be temporary and a fun little gift to give, but if he wants to keep it, it's fine by me. I just slept in a bed, which means that there shouldn't be any snow to ruin the final reveal, apart from the fact that I still have all of the cobblestone scaffolding up, which means that this is sort of like a pre-final reveal, a beta final reveal, if you will. But anyway, let's stop talking, and let's take a look at this thing. Yes, there it is. Oh, that looks good. I'm happy with that. I mean, we've got some extra cobblestone underlining going on. Suppose that's like an added feature, but we will be removing that soon. But that is a positive thing. I'm happy with this, and I'm sure Slipgator's going to love it as well. Merry Christmas to Slip. Let's remove that stuff. So there we go, ladies and gents. Stuff and Things has been created. The sign is now finished, and it is looking fine and dandy, if I do say so myself. But that's not it. Of course, as I've mentioned many times throughout this episode, we are going to be giving Slipgator some stuff and things. So that involves putting little packages around, little chests filled up with items. Now here's the thing, because this is Secret Santa, Slipgator isn't meant to know that I actually made him this present. Of course, he will be able to watch my video, so it's not particularly secret. But most importantly, with these stuff and things that I give him, I want them to be a little bit themed. And when I say themed, I mean Mumbo Jumbo themed. So we are going to be giving him some Mumbo Jumbo themed gifts. I hope he likes them, and most importantly, I hope he recognises that it was me that gave him them, because otherwise, it could be a little bit awkward. So Slipgator's stuff and things are now complete. If you take a look in these chests right here, we have got bows and hose, we've got some redstone, we have got a load of iron, and we have got a bunch of diamonds as well. These signs say, "Hey Slip, hope you enjoy your stuff and things. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Anonymous." Now obviously, I have not tagged it with my name, but hopefully, Slipgator will be able to tell who I am from these two front chests for no reason. I'm not expecting like a thank you from Slip. I just think it would be nice for him to work out who it is that gave him the gift. But anyway, that is all I've got time for today, folks. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. We built quite a lot of stuff. We built the giant sign, and also we gave him a bunch of presents. So Slipgator should be a very happy bunny this Christmas indeed. But anyway, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.